Do you want to dominate and have steady, accurate, consistent aim in a Halo Infinite? Well, I'm Grizzy and welcome to the channel because I'm going to bring you the perfect way to find your settings in Halo Infinite. Today we have something new for you guys. We have the brand new release of Halo Infinite, and back in the day I did play Halo 3 pretty competitively back in the day with the MLG playlist and also with an MLG squad. But here today we're getting into the controller settings because we all know you got to play controller on Halo. This is a console game. We're playing this on PC. Today I'm going to give you guys my settings on controller, and it's going to help you guys to find your perfect sensitivity. Because when this game first released, it had its first couple flights. I got to play the game early. My aim, my sensitivity, I just couldn't get it right. It felt very sluggish to me. And today I'm going to give you guys tips and tricks, ways that you will understand it much better. That way you guys can find the sensitivity that works perfect for you. This sensitivity for me is fluid, it's quick, it's concise, and it really wrecks people. If you guys want to copy these settings, go right ahead. They are going to help you out. So first and foremost, we are going to get into the general controller settings. I will also show you guys my video settings so you guys can get the max frames in the game as well, so your game's running smooth. There's lots of things that you can change to get this game to run at a high performance. Now getting into the button layout, this is just personal preference, but I do play on Legacy just because that brings me back to my Halo roots. It feels the most natural, you know, aiming with right click to zoom in on your scope, that sort of thing. You can pick whatever you want here. I do play with paddles where I have my crouch on my right paddle and I have jump on my left paddle. That way I can jump and still shoot while I have my right thumb on that right thumbstick. And then I can also crouch spam. Crouch spamming is pretty important in this game as well when you're getting in those 1v1s where there's no cover around and you need to crouch to throw off your head positioning. So make sure you guys have crouch bound to where you can, you know, activate that button while you're still able to aim and shoot your weapon. Now getting into more specific things, make sure you guys turn your vibration off. If you have vibration on, that is another variable into the mix that is going to throw off your aim. But furthermore, getting into these things, we're going to go into our look sensitivity, and I have look acceleration at 2. If you want to be able to turn around quickly, you will want to have your look acceleration higher than this. I've just kept mine at 2 for now. My look sensitivity is at 4.5, and then also at 4.5 for vertical as well. Now with Halo Infinite, you can change your sensitivities based on the sight that you're using. So maybe if you're using a sniper, I still want to test out personally, but I have these all set at 1 currently, just so they're all the same, and so each weapon feels similar in your hands. Getting more into kind of finding the fine-tuned details of how you can really make your aim snappy. The biggest part that you need to do is you need to drop both your look thumbstick and your move thumbstick. You need to drop these down to the lowest possible settings before you get any stick drift. What I mean by that, if you have your move thumbstick all the way down, when you go into a game, you're going to see that your character is moving. Just slightly up that. That way it'll increase your movement capabilities because your thumbstick is going to register from the minimum input. That means that you're going to be able to move with quick left and right movements for your strafes. This is really big. The move thumbstick, make sure you drop that center dead zone pretty low and then inch it up little by little until you don't have any more sway. Do that same exact thing with the axial dead zone as well. The lower value feels more responsive, so the lower the better. The game starts you out at a very high axial dead zone. Try to find a low setting where you do not get that stick drift with your player's movement. Now going into our sensitivity with our dead zone as well, that's the same exact thing. You're going to first want to go into your center dead zone, drop it all the way down, and then your axial dead zone, drop it all the way down. Then slowly inch both of those up together, and then find the setting where you do not have stick drift. That is going to be your perfect dead zone because, like it says, the lower value is more responsive. More responsive means more accuracy with that thumbstick. Now, another huge setting that you need to go into is the max input threshold. For me, this is huge. The lower value increases the variance in the acceleration curve, but the higher value reduces the slow turn. So I wanted to increase this higher. This made my game feel a lot more snappy with my movement. Try to up this. Unlike the other ones, try to increase it from its base value. I had this set at 14.5 and it's really felt really good so far in these first couple days of this game's release. Now, going into our display, the field of view starts you out at, I believe, 72 or 78%. Make sure you up that. Your sensitivity is going to feel different at different field of view. This is going to make you be able to see more around you with that peripheral vision. So make sure you up that. Don't play at the standard rate or you're not going to really be able to see your surroundings. I had mine set to 100. These other things are just kind of what your system's running. Make sure you turn the minimum frame rate off and then unlock the maximum frame rate so you're not stuck at the 60 FPS or maybe 30 FPS if you're on console. Turn VSync off to make sure your performance is maxed out. And then for me, I have the graphics as set to custom, anti-aliasing high, texture filtering medium, ambient occlusion low, texture medium, geometry quality medium, reflections medium, depth of field is medium, and then these other things aren't very important. The shadow quality low, lighting quality low. Your game's still going to look great. It's just going to run at a very high performance and always have that max frame rate. Also make sure your cloud quality is low. The dynamic wind is low. You don't need to see the wind while you're running around or see the wind in the map. Ground cover quality low, effects low, decal low. And then these are just the other things I have as well. I have a lot of these set to low: terrain, simulation, flocking, all these. In addition, our sensory is set to 0%, screen shake 0. These are just going to throw off your aim and your fighting ability. Exposure set to 0, and then the full screen effects set to 0 as well. So those are my settings for Halo Infinite. Guys, if you want more Halo Infinite content, make sure you comment down below. Let me know what sensitivity you're running, and also give me feedback. What do you guys want to see with Halo Infinite? What do you guys want me to cover to help you out further in this game? All right, guys, this is GrizzyyG signing off. I will see you guys in the next video. I'm Grizzy, and I'm out. Peace.